Welcome, dear friend. Tonight, we enter the tender and profound world of Rumi, where melancholy and hope dance gently with mystery and calm. Let us journey through the waves of thought and feeling, diving deep into the ocean of the soul. The door kept closing and the hair hesitated too long. How poignant it is that our own hesitation can hold us captive, like a timid spirit reluctant to take flight. Often, we find ourselves whispering deceits to our own hearts, quietly weaving shadows in whispered dialogues within. Yet after long delays, the path reveals itself, and arrival waits patiently beyond the veil of doubt, a reminder that there is beauty in the patient step forward. Imagine leaning close, whispering secrets to the lion's fierce ear, a stirring fusion where trust meets danger in a breath held still. How many worlds unfold in the longing of reason, stretching wide, vast as the ocean itself, mysterious and immeasurable. Our form drifts, caught in waves of torment, fragile as bowls dancing on restless waters, life's torrents both harsh and alive. Sometimes a bowl floats light as a feather atop the sea, full of gentle hope. But once brimming, it may drown in its own fullness, a tender truth of gifts that both sustain and overwhelm. Reason is hidden beneath the world's shining face, and our form, like a wave or something even more elusive, flows and changes in the currents beyond grasp. Every shape is shaped by its vessel, fragile and mutable. Yet the vast ocean casts these forms aside, reminding us how vulnerable and ever-shifting we are in life's touch. Until the heart glimpses the giver of secrets, it remains yearning, reaching toward that tender source of all mystery. Like an arrow launched from a distant hand, we may not see the cause behind our fate, yet it moves us onward. In moments of frustration, we sometimes quarrel with ourselves, blaming our own steed even as it carries us swiftly, caught between doubt and an unstoppable force. The stubborn heart cries out in restless anguish and seeks in every direction, a wanderer, lost but fiercely longing. Who stole the horse that carries us? This question burns. Who took what guides our journey? And yet, when asked tenderly, one realizes what lies beneath our very leg is the steed itself, ever present, even if unseen. The rider seeking the horse is invited to come home to themselves, to rest in the calm center of their restless spirit. The soul may feel lost from presence and closeness, like a belly full of water bent against dry land, a swelling longing wrapped in paradox. When will your eyes awaken to red, green, and fire, the vivid colors of life's passion? Yet before colors blaze, there is the light itself, shining beyond flame and hue, beckoning us to look deeper. When the mind is lost in colors, those hues become veils that hide the true light beneath, shadows that dim the brilliance. Night hides those colors away, gifting a quiet where surfaces fade and essence remains. Then in gentle awakening, we see that colors arise from the light itself, for no color truly exists apart from this radiant source. Just as our imagination paints hues within, these inner visions reflect the same divine glow that radiates from sun and stars without, and from the exalted light within. The light in your eyes, the light of your seeing, is none other than the light of your heart, that tender flame where vision and feeling merge in sacred harmony. This light of the heart flows from God's own light, a pure brilliance that calls softly to your soul. There is a clarity born from pure reason and clear sense, untouched by confusion, like a calm window to truth. Yet, night comes, and with it, the loss of color and light, a silent mourning for what slips beyond our gaze. Yet against this dark, suddenly the light appears, fragile and hopeful, revealing that first spark before all colors come alive. In this dance of opposites, light shines brighter by the shadow it meets. Even sorrow and grief are divine creations, placed along our path so that from their contrast, joy and delight may arise, hidden truths emerging through paradox. Oh, the divine transcends all opposites. No darkness can truly veil the eternal light. When you fix your gaze upon this light, Colors naturally bloom before your eyes, each shade defined by its contrast, like ancient rivals carving identity through tension. Through these opposites, you come to recognize the very essence of light itself, witnessing the infinite interplay of dualities that weave the fabric of existence. God's light stands beyond all opposition, whole and absolute, beyond the reach of our eyes, inviting us to seek through faith and revelation moments like those between Moses and the divine. Form and meaning entwine as the lion dwells in the jungle, inseparable and profound, just as voice and speech arise from thought, a flowing river of understanding brought to life through word. Speech blooms from the fertile ground of the mind, a delicate dance bringing forth what was once unseen. But forms, like shadows from our words, are born and dissolve again, reminding us of the ephemeral nature threading through all things. Like waves, these shapes return ultimately to the ocean, each ripple merging back into vast unity. Form arises from formlessness, beauty emerging from the void, the sacred mystery of creation. And then the truth unfolds gently. Indeed, to him we return, the source from which we came and to which we return. Every moment we live is both a passing and a coming back, a cycle of death and return embedded in the breath of life. The world feels fleeting, a brief hour, as Mustafa said, urging tender awareness of the precious now. Our thoughts shoot like arrows cast swiftly into the void, fragile mid-flight and seeking their mark. Who can hold steady in the air without the arrival of God's grace? Life renews itself with every breath, endlessly reborn, a miracle of this moment. Even while we often remain unaware of this constant unfolding beneath our feet, life flows anew like a fresh, clear stream, pouring continuously within us, shaped by the persistent sharpness that carves our form. Like a spark flashing swiftly in the hand, the spirit dances, alive and vivid. There is an invitation here to stir the fire's branch, to awaken this flame and make it lively within your gaze. In the stillness of focused attention, fire stretches long and drawn, time seeming infinite in a single burning moment. This feeling of endlessness springs from the careful sharpness of craft, the art that summons swift energy from stillness. To seek this secret is to be a scholar of the heart, honored in the quest for hidden truths. Know this, beloved seeker, for you hold a noble letter, a whispered blessing on your sacred path. Rest now with these words, carrying their quiet light within you. Let the vast ocean of thought and feeling ripple gently through your soul, reminding you of the ever-unfolding mystery we share. Come back anytime to wander again with Rumi's whispers, and may peace and wonder accompany your every step.